busy studying up in that college environment and down in Rhode Island. Hasn't been able to make it out to too many tournaments.
College ain't no joke, man.
Never is. I know you're out in
Rochester,
upstate New York.
Yeah. Farting it up there too. All right, so I think they're just going to go right into it. I don't believe this is a button check. They look ready to play. They look ready to murder each other right now. Yeah, no, I think they're going in.
Yeah.
Yeah, just went straight in. And just a second, folks. We're getting the overlay. There we go. All right, so standard start. Yeah, Sonic is kind of just bullying Marth to the ledge here. Marth has to make some pretty hard commitments. Well, not commitments, but like he has to space pretty emphatically to.
I feel like this is fine. Pug's not too worried about this. It's like, oh, he took a couple early percent combos, but I think a lot of this is going to come down to kind of high percentage.
Yeah, this is going to be a war of attrition.
Yeah,
definitely.
Pug definitely knows like what he can get away with, and he's just got to take his time. Like this, he's in no rush.
Yeah, both these characters kind of have some trouble killing at any earlier percent, really, aside from Gimps. But it's kind of hard to Gimp Marth. So both of them are going to be living to quite high percentages before they can actually get some kills.
Yeah.
Oh, nice back here off the ledge.
This is definitely a type of matchup that often ends up, unless Pug can get a tipper, both these guys are going to end up living to like 140%
right.
each.
And it's incredibly hard to get in tipper on Sonic because he's just so fast. It doesn't give you much space at all to try to line up the spacing.
Right. Yeah. And this is not definitely not a character you can try to do something cheesy like a shield breaker or anything on.
Right.
Either.
He's barely ever in shield long enough for you to try.
But the
nice up smash.
Not going to kill yet, though. Maybe he was charged up anymore, but unfortunately that wouldn't.
Pugwest thinking he was going to stay in the corner there, and he just dashed right out, avoiding all the one pressure.
All right. Again, they're just kind of like neither one are like too willing to make a commitment just yet, and Sonic doesn't really have to. He can just charge spin dash and just kind of wait and like really see like, hey, I'm like slowly. It's kind of like the whole like childhood thing is like, oh, I got the finger next to you, but I'm not touching you thing. Where it's just like where he's like, oh, I'm ready with spin dash, but I'm not gonna do it yet, and it really can catch some newer players off guard, especially. But good fair off the side. It's going to take the first stock of Craftis.
Yep.
So Pug's got a little bit of a lead here. Probably a couple of dancing blades, maybe build some damage.
But so we're going right back to the neutral game. Yeah. Neutral game is it's pretty rough for both these characters. They both kind of have to fish for things and hope something lands eventually.
This is what Craftis needs to do is just find a good opportunity to really force Pug in the air and then try to back air him off of kind of the chaos that ensues, because otherwise he's going to need quite a bit more percent. Otherwise, because I think Pug's not going to fall for the up air kill. I think he's played in this matchup so much.
Right.
He knows the DI.
Oh, and that back throw is going to do it.
Yeah. Luckily the platform's got him right there. He says, "I'm gonna help you out, Craftis. 58%. I can't leave you hanging." So even up the stocks, but solid lead for Pug so far. This fair train, though.
Oh, yeah.
He's
definitely trying to go for the Gimp right there.
Yeah, but he's got jump. He's fine.
Right. Smart of him to say that many new players try to jump out of combos. Never do that. It's a horrible idea.
Do yourself a favor. As long as humanly possible.
Yes. Do yourself a favor and do not get Gimped that way. Okay, that up air was very, very scary.
Yeah, it's okay. I play Ike and I just cry in the corner.
Well, I mean, Fire Emblem's right. Oh, he tried to go to the platform. Was dead anyways.
Yeah, he was pretty much like had to risk it all, and right there was Craftis waiting with a decently charged forward smash, saying, "Let me give you that white glove."
So Craftis is going to have to rethink some things about his strategy. I mean, Pugwest, not Craftis. What am I saying?
I mean, they're both from Rhode
Well, whatever, man.
Come on. All right, let's go.
All right, so we're going to Battlefield. Interesting pick.
Typically,
Marth does like Battlefield a lot.
Yeah.
From what I've been told. I'm not entirely sure why, but like
platforms.
Right. Yeah, the platforms.
It's mostly just, hey, I hit you with a fair. Oh, I landed on a platform. Sounds like I could hit you with another fair.
Yeah, like the platform set up for a lot of more shenanigans. Like he has a lot of things he relies on knowing exactly where you are in platforms because they condense the spacing, make it really easy to set up those things.
And you can definitely tell Dreamland was banned out because Pug prefers that stage
Absolutely.
over Battlefield. But
yeah,
hey,
I think it's more likely for Marth to kill off the top, I guess, or maybe he just doesn't like Wispy. I know I don't like Wispy.
Yeah, I mean, at first I knew Pug didn't like Wispy and the pineapple shenanigans, but he definitely likes it more now. So,
yeah, I can see that. Good players always adapt to the stages. They never stay mad at a stage too long. They have to deal with it.
Up air, a little too low. It's not going to do anything, especially at this lower percent.
Oh, going with the falling up air. Trying to see if he can get anything off it.
Nope.
Ooh, fair. Back off. Going for jabs, just stopping all his approaches. Fishing for the F smash there. Trying to get like probably a 2-frame or something.
Craftis really wanted to do that. Oh, good pummel right there.
Try to go for the confirm.
He got the grab, immediately
Ooh,
recognized.
broke the shield! He tried to run away and Marth wasn't having any of that.
No, he recognized that, like, oh, hey, like, got a good grab right after the clank.
And then he rolled. Oh, that was, there's no justice in this world.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting him to get caught by a shield breaker like that, but, you know, when he's able to instantly get that conversion with that forward smash, catching Pug recovering too high and not snapping ledge. A little too far forward, unfortunately.
We're back to almost an even game, but now we have a 50% deficit between Craftis and Pugwest.
But, you know, game one was exactly like this, and so, you know, Craftis is showing that he can already come back from this.
Right. I feel like Pugwest is more on his guard now, so he will definitely try to make sure that does not happen.
Yeah.
All for the fair strings. Only got one. Looking for air dodges. Doesn't give him anything. Went for the forward smash. Tried the ending game right there. Nice evasion on that edge guard right there. Jumping to get back onto stage. Got grabbed for his troubles.
Okay. Jab, jab.
Ooh, went for the counter. One of the hardest reads. And is that it? That's it.
That's it.
Wow.
I think he might have actually lived if he hit the if he got a favorable hit onto the spring.
If he angled it.
So that is 2-0 for Craftis so far.
That is surprising. He just stole that game.
And
Did you see that? That down air confirm. I don't even know it's a confirm. It's probably just a setup, but my God.
That is some crazy stuff right there. Whew. That's nuts.
So we're hopping right back into game 3, going right back to the battlefield. So obviously Pug did not think stage was the problem. Yeah. Definitely not. Definitely was just that last like 5 seconds of the game. Which is the insane thing about Smash in general. Just like 5 seconds of bad decision making just means the end of everything.
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah. I mean, even in any competitive game for the most part, 5 seconds of bad decision making. And so we're basically at even. They've basically been poking each other for roughly about the same amount of damage.
Yep.
And he's just trying to make his way on back on the ledge. Didn't punish the spin dash on shield. So Sonic is so hard to tell, like the spin dash properties, when you can and cannot punish him, when he goes through you, when he wants to jump. It's a lot to keep track of for a lot of moves that look very similar. Does he have his jump? He does. Yeah. He's had his jump and avoided the back air.
He does it a little early, but there's no punish. Craftis is just a little too low, not able to get anything off, but really the spin dash for troubles.
Ooh. Oh, did it a little bit too early.
He tried a forward smash.
That's a little unfortunate.
And actually, because he was in the attack animation, he's going to take a little more knockback than usual.
And he went for the get-up attack and got forward smash.
Another forward smash.
Don't land on the spring. That Sonic setup is very tricky.
He's hitting so many white gloves to the face. Not liking this so far.
Pugwest is being a little bit flustered, I feel like.
Yeah, but he's a pretty good player. I'm pretty sure.
Let's see if he can bring back a whole stock deficit, though. That's going to be the real test.
I'm sure he can rally here.
Yeah.
See if he can actually get a game off with Craftis right now. Oh.
He just has to play as hard as he can. I mean, there are two ways to approach this. Some people think if you're down by a lot, it's time to play as solid and safe as you can. Some people think the exact opposite. Some people think that's time to make huge risks and decisions. Is that going to even it up? Not quite. He's going to make it back. Sonic's recovery is really good. Really hard to edge guard. Went for the up B, seeing if he could catch him. Didn't quite get anything. Over the air dodge back on the stage. Pugwest really likes doing that.
All right, tries the fair. Nothing off the bat.
Oh, the fair. What's the edge guard?
No edge guard because he's going to need it up air.
Yeah. Ooh, knew he was going to roll. Went right for him.
Throw.
Back air, maybe? Nope, just going for the forward smash. Didn't quite work out for him. Didn't take the spring either. Pugwest is,
All right.
Pugwest is looking for the edge guard opportunity. Snap right to the ledge. Thinks he's probably going to jump.
Nope.
Get back thrown. Not going to do anything.
Just a little too early.
What's the edge guard going to be? He tried to back air him.
I'm expecting a fair, maybe.
I'm expecting, yes.
But up air,
yeah. Good spacing, good tipper on that. Very hard to land a lot of tippers on some of these moves. Some of them have very odd hitboxes and odd properties. So, props to the Pugwest and being very good about it. Ooh, got up there. Not going to quite kill him. Ceiling on the battlefield.
I swear, this man's going to get into back throw percentage at this rate.
Oh! Okay, so he's going to be able to see if he can get max damage combo. Ooh, got 19% off that. Not quite what he wanted, but it's something at least.
It is, fortunately, not as much as he would have liked, but hey, he'll take it all the same.
All right. 32% to 100, about 100% deficit. Didn't quite land him with the forward smash. He just wants the game to be over. He's just looking for these Hail Marys. Oh, I went for the grab. Knew he was going to do it. What's he going to tech? He didn't tech it.
No. I was actually kind of curious talking about this. Not a lot of people really, like pretty much nobody.
Oh, and he SD'd. There's the game for Pugwest. Unfortunate for Craftis, but Pugwest catching a lucky break.
It gives them a little breather room. It says, okay, phew, maybe that was a little rough, but this gives me another opportunity. One more shot, that could be all he needs to take it to take 2 games.
Yeah, I think Craftis is going to be he's going to be beating himself up for that later. If he does lose the set, it's going to be very, very. It's going to be a very interesting story car ride home.
Exactly. But yeah, no, I've talked to a couple of people about this before recently, where I was like, hey, nobody techs Sonic.
Yeah, it's actually surprisingly hard to tech.
And it's like, and I was talking to Craftis, he's like, one, it's a really stupid window of frames, like when you can tech it.
Right.
And I was talking to somebody else, and he's like, Craftis doesn't go for it anyways, because no one ever does it here. But apparently, Kid Goggles.
Yeah, Kid Goggles, what he does.
He has a setup specifically for he wants you to tech it.
No, he wants you to tech it. Everyone always techs it backwards. And so when he techs it back, he knows you're going to do it. And so he runs up to where you're going to tech and up smashes, and you die.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's really, because, okay, I play with Goggles all the time back in Rochester, and that setup catches everybody. I literally, as he does it, I literally say, don't tech backwards. Don't tech backwards. I literally say it to everybody when he's in the middle of his down throw.
Oh, man, it's crazy.
But yeah,
if you if you the thing is like, I can understand why people don't typically tech that. Like, yeah, it kind of like puts you in a stupid position and throws you off stage. But at the same time, when you do choose to tech that, if the Sonic knows what he's doing, you are putting yourself in a 50-50 of taking an up smash or getting out. Yeah. So it's like, especially at high percentages, like, yeah, you may be safe and you're like, all right, now I'm back in neutral, but like otherwise you're taking a death.
Yeah, it's very similar to a flame choke setup.
And it's like, oh, that's scary. I don't know if I want to be in that scenario. So, you know, maybe the easier option of just not even trying, that might be worth it.
Absolutely. Standing the ground might be sometimes a saving grace. Although the fair is going to catch that spin dash. It's going to catch him off stage. He made it back on. Yeah. He's got stage control now.
And Pug's got the advantage right now.
Right, but one forward smash can end that all.
Oh, of course. One of anything from either of these guys. But
I mean, a lot of the moves have a lot of trouble killing.
Okay, so at this point,
nice fair.
He's able to go with the fair. Actually, he didn't really need to bother because he was pretty much he has like a good amount of rage. He could have actually gone for up throw there. Like 3 pummels and up air would have been able to do it.
Maybe,
but he's gonna.
But he might be eating the spring. No, he certainly avoids it. Nice on Pugwest, trying to go for the back air, thinking he's gonna trump him.
I think he saved his jump anyway, so spring would have been fine.
Ooh, going for the dare, trying to avoid the
gets a good amount of damage off of that. He's able to land that dare and not take a punish for it either.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a good decision there. I don't know if Craftis has counterplay to people who throw buttons out during that setup, but let's see how he adapts in the next situation.
Hey, Lance.
We're back to neutral, getting thrown off the stage. What's the recovery option? You're avoiding the up air. Going straight for the forward smash, trying to throw out moves, just trying to land a solid hit on Sonic right now. Alright. Okay, so Pugwest going for some of the hardest reads I've ever seen. Is that going to kill? Yeah, side B does kill, everybody. That is actually a thing. It does surprisingly a large amount of knockback.
Whew. So, I think. Well, all right. Let's see if this is the chain of events that Pug needed to be able to win this out. Gonna all come down to one game. First games were really solid out of Craftis, but one big flub out of Craftis game 3 allowed Pug to be able to take game 4. I'm curious, have the scales tipped?
Have they? I don't know. 2-2. Let's find out. Final game, guys.
Or will winners finals end up being the brothers. As
like,
usual.
As usual. Let's hope not. I want to see something different. Let's
I
see
mean, to
something
be
different.
fair, before Craftis went away for school for a little bit, it used to be every single winners finals was pretty much him and Craftis.
All right, interesting. Oh, landing the tip before smash. That's going to take the stock super early.
Ooh, that is all the advantage.
That was a 30-second stock. That was a
not even.
that was sub 30. Yeah.
Yeah, that was 20 seconds.
Ridiculous.
Like 22.
That setup was ridiculous. Unfortunate for Craftis. Didn't understand what was happening quite as well as he needed to.
Yeah.
Not teching. All right. Once again, odd tech time.
Yeah, it's kind of strange.
But now I think Pugwest is just going to take a laid-back approach to it. He's not going to have to really go in. He has the advantage. Sonic has to be the one to put in the work in this game. All right. And a defensive Marth is very, very annoying to play against. Defensive Marth will just be spacing aerials all day. Went for the forward smash. Not sure why. Going for the edge guard here. Not quite working out. Springs are just raining down, stopping Pugwest's approach for just half a second. Oof. Nice fair, stopping the spin dash.
All right.
Trying to cover it here. No edge guard attempts. Going for the forward smash, trying to end the stock right there.
That might have been able to do it, which would have been great in terms of Craftis' position, in terms of life disadvantage. But unfortunately,
Sonic's negative state is not the best.
Yeah.
And Pugwest is just
lapped in percentage.
Oh,
almost got punished there with the fair.
I mean, we saw something very similar with Pugwest versus Craftis like 2 games ago, where Craftis SD'd. So you can't count Craftis out quite yet, but it's looking like a wrap.
I could use a wrap right now. Sounds delicious.
So just looking at neutral, Pugwest is not committing super hard to any real option.
Yeah.
He's just kind of waiting around.
He's probably going to
the
back
bear.
air.
Not going to kill.
Maybe a fair at this point.
Looking for the dump. Didn't get anything.
Okay, just gonna throw another dancing blade out. He's not worried. He's just like he's trying to poke at. He's basically poking Craftis with a stick right now, saying like, "All right, what can I do to get you?"
Essentially, he's going for really, really hard reads, and I don't quite agree with going for. I mean, pains my heart to say it as Ganondorf, but I don't quite agree with going for these super hard commitments when you're up so high. Oh, did not tech that successfully, unfortunately.
But we're not too worried about that. 141%.
That's actually a very tricky setup right there. Avoid the spring on your way down from the platform, because if you do land on it, it will eat up your invincibility frames. And that's exactly what Sonic wants. Well, that's it. That seals it.
I was going to say, all he really needed was to build up like another 20% damage and then up throw, but, you know.
So
that's going to do it for him.
That one SD coming back to bite.
Craftis.